Hey y'all, this is Caren Armstrong for Guitar Tricks Today. I am the guest host. I'm coming at you with the tip of the week and a lesson of the week. But before we go there, I strongly recommend that if you are not currently watching this lesson on Guitar Tricks channel, that you go on over there, because if you browse over to www.guitartricks.com/channel, you will find an opportunity to sign up for the newsletter. And once you've done that, which takes about 2 seconds, Neil will start sending you 2 free lessons a week straight to your mailbox. 2 free lessons a week for nothing. That's an incredible deal. You'll learn to play much faster. www.guitartricks.com/channel. Go on over there and sign up. Having said that, let's talk about the tip of the week today. My tip is take care of your tools. That would be your hands. Granted, you use other things, you use your guitar, you use your strap, but it's your hands that you really need to play guitar with. So I'm gonna let you take a quick look at my hands here. Notice my left hand, short fingernails. Right hand, fingernails all one length. That's right there, really important information on how to get a good sound out of your guitar. So I'm gonna come over here and talk about my left hand a little bit. Take a look at my fingernails. They're all short, they're all neatly filed. Take a look at my calluses. They are all flat, they are all even. Often as you start playing and building callus, you get real thick, funky calluses. Maybe they start to peel on you a little bit. That's going to interfere with your ability to get across your strings with your left hand. So not only do you want to keep your fingernails trimmed and well filed, you want to keep those calluses nice and well filed and even too. Every now and then you have to get an emery board out and just even them up a little bit, because occasionally you'll get thick skin there that will inhibit your playing. Let's talk about our right hand a little bit. If you look at my right hand, you'll notice I've got fairly long fingernails. I actually wrap my fingernails with a silk wrap to keep them strong. Whatever length you use, short, long, in the middle, you kind of want them to be all the same length. You want them also to be neatly filed. You do not want any jags or any snags on your nails, because I guarantee they'll catch up on your string. So keep your fingernails smooth and round. You get a sharp corner on the edge of your fingernail here, and that thing is going to hang up on your string and give you an unhappy sound. So one of the most basic things you can do to be a better player, take care of your hands. All right, that is the tip of the week. So speaking of taking care of your hands, the lesson of the week is right hand position. One of the most important things in my book that you can do to be a good player is to keep your right hand, in the simplest terms, over the strings and get a good position going. Notice my hand has got sort of an egg-shaped position going, and from this shape I can both strum. I could take a nice general chord strum here. Notice my hand is round. I don't have a lot of finger motion. I can really control what I'm hitting. Now I'm playing very generally, I'm just strumming. We'll strum a little more for you here. Because my nails are even, I get a good tone. But I can take a real generic strum like that and get a lot more detail into it by combining strumming and fingerpicking. And I'm able to do that because I've got this round shape that I can both use to strum, as I just did, or if I wanted to, I could fingerpick this. Ultimately, what would make a really cool groove out of this is both strumming and picking. So I'm going to just sit here and roll back and forth. I'm playing a D7 chord, a D sharp or an E flat 7 chord, and an E7 chord. And if you're not familiar with this chord, just take a C chord, turn it into a C7th chord, and move it up to the 5th fret. What I like about this position is normally this chord is a 4-string zone, 5, 4, 3, 2. But because I'm on an E chord here and I've got 2 E notes on the outside, I have this big fat 6-string zone, which gives me a lot of room to play around with my right hand. So I'm going to start by using my finger to whack a few basses. Grab a little bass with my thumb. And you can see I'm kind of going back and forth. Sometimes I'm using my fingers to finger pick, like that. Sometimes I'm using them to strum to get a more general groove sound. Change chords. This is actually one of my songs. I start over. much variation I'm getting on my tone. I'm gonna give you a little slow-mo here. I hit just a little pop, just a little pop. When I get to the top, I rotate my bass a little bit. I reach down with my thumb. There's that thumb coming out into a finger picking style. Right, I'm hitting a few strings with my fingers, and I'm strumming again. So it's kind of slow-mo. Kind of doesn't matter what strings you hit as long as you're playing a good chord. So I can get a nice groove going here with a couple chords and the ability to go back and forth between strumming and picking. There's my picking position, there's my strumming position. Round, egg-shaped hand. Keep that going. Learn to keep your fingers over the strings. You will be a much better player. You will have a much more interesting sound in everything you do. Egg-shaped hand. Well-filed nails will make you a better player. Thank you so much for tuning in today for the tip and the lesson of the week. Now, make it your business to browse on over www.guitartricks.com/channel. Sign up for the newsletter. Get those 2 free lessons every week, all right? Signing out. You guys take care.